There's always a stretch in forward folds. In this one, we direct the lengthening to the upper hamstrings in the back of the thighs, right where they connect to the pelvis. It's also a position of reassurance. The upper body is suspended in the air a little, but it doesn't feel precarious because we're bending into ourselves, not falling into the unknown. Start with a folded blanket to sit on. Not too big, just about 2 inches high. Use that bolster that I showed how to make in the video on supported child's pose. The last prop is a rolled blanket for the waist. And again, not too big, maybe 4 inches diameter or so, because we want it to tuck under the rib cage. Start out seated on the front edge of the folded blanket, knees bent. Bring those rolled blankets under the knees and slide the heels forward until you feel that bolster contact the back of the thighs. Place the rolled towel tight into the waist and extend the spine forward. Take a few breaths to extend fully, moving on the exhale. Hands can rest on the ankles or the floor. If you grasp the feet, keep the grip soft and a slight bend in the elbows. As you tune into the internal action of the breath, you'll find that the belly naturally expands forward, but it's blocked by the prop, so it rebounds towards the back, sending the tailbone, sacrum, and lower vertebra away from your center, toward the wall behind you. As the sitting bones pull back, they cause a subtle extension in the hamstrings, right at the top of the thighs, in the back of the legs. Keep breathing into that internal dynamic and let the pace and volume of the breath come right into those upper hamstrings. With our breath and awareness focused on the area around the base of the spine, we cultivate the Muladhara, or root chakra. It's connected with our sense of safety and stability, and often represented by deep red lotus petals. But since I try to ground my practice in the nature that's around me, I visualize the Japanese maple in this pose. It's rooted and strong, yet also pliable enough to respond to the softest breeze. Spend 3 to 5 minutes here, gathered into yourself, rooted and stable like the tree, and fluid in your center. To come out, take a few breaths to walk yourself back up, moving on the inhale. Rest for a moment, and then move on to the next pose.